with stakes this high.
Whoever climbs the ladder and retrieves both bags of money wins it all.
Who's bringing home the cash?
Are you crazy?
Plus, the man is coming to town, and she's seeing red. Becky Lynch takes on Bayley.
I look at the bigger picture. You just look in the mirror and see yourself.
Raw live this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.